Namaste, Goa Flowers. How are you? How are we all doing? Dealing with the whole COVID-19, staying at home. We are homebound here in London on lockdown. It's been a week now, and I'm proud of us. We have survived 1 week together. I have my family around me here. My husband is sitting at the table. I don't know if he wants to say hi or not. He's reading about macroeconomics. And my son is also here. He's kicking a football around. Maybe he'll say hi. We'll see.
Hello.
I am a little bit, what do we say, verklempt. That is a word that they would always say in New York, but it's actually a Norwegian word as well, verklempt. When you feel a little bit uncomfortable. I'm so used to making videos by myself at home, so having them around, I'm feeling a little bit tongue-tied and a little bit shy. But I do think that, you know, being at home and over a longer period of time is bringing out, you know, quite a lot of challenges for all of us on many different levels. So let me know in the comments how it is for you. I would love to hear it. I have been cooking quite a lot, and we have been going to the grocery store. There has been, you know, plenty of food, even though the shelves have been, you know, empty, but I have been able to get exactly what I needed, and I have really been enjoying the biscuit tea. It's empty. And also another thing that I discovered was this good hemp barista seed milk, and I really have been enjoying that in my tea. So if we were to try to find some kind of silver lining, you know, within all of this, I have been discovering some little new foods here, as well as, you know, these beet seed crackers have been lovely with hummus and cucumber. Yeah, my back has had a little bit of a setback because of, you know, carrying groceries and bending and doing things that I'm not supposed to be doing. I was healing quite well, but you know, you gain some, you lose some, and now I just have to work my way back again. So it's been a little bit uncomfortable, but hey, it could be worse. In the scheme of it all, we are very, very lucky, and we are very, we have a lot of, we have everything that we need, is basically what I'm trying to say, in terms of food and shelter and, you know, love, and to be able to get through this. And of course we think about those who don't have all of the basic needs that they need. So a big namaste out to everyone in need. And unfortunately, because of my back, had it not been because of my back, I think I would have signed up to volunteer with the NHS. And my husband also said that would be a good thing for me to do. Maybe later on, if my back gets a little bit better, maybe that's something that I'll look into, because the world is definitely in need. So what I feel that I can just do is just check in with you and say hi, and share a little thoughts here and there, and let you know how we are doing and what we're up to. And what I wanted to share with you in this video was cauliflower soup that I often make. It's super simple. You just take a whole cauliflower, a half onion, if you want to, a few chilies. You know, we like it a little spicy. My husband likes it more spicy than me, so we have to compromise on the spice. It has some cumin seeds in it. And then the bouillon that you can use is either the vegetable bouillon or the chicken bouillon. And I actually do like to put the chicken bouillon in it. I don't know, it just adds on a little bit more flavor. But if you are fully vegetarian or vegan, you go for the vegetable bouillon. And I'm just going to prepare it and take you a little bit through it, and then you can see how it looks like. Now, when it comes to the chopping of this, you don't have to chop it nicely like I shared with you in the other video, because we are going to blend it in the blender, so it doesn't have to be perfectly chopped. See, so it can just be, you know, pretty big chunks like that. But with the cumin seed, take a little bit in your hand and rub it with your thumb, like I showed you in the other video, the way that my father-in-law taught me. And you just put that in the pan. So when the onions are a little bit soft, then I put in the cauliflower. And then I just stir it around just a little bit. And we're going to add in some water, and I always add in really hot water. So I make sure that I boil the water first. It also saves a little bit of time. It's a very good soup. I love cauliflower, but cauliflower in and of itself doesn't have that much taste. So it's important that you add a little bit of flavor to it. And I find that the cumin seeds work really well. The weather here has been so lovely this entire week. It's been sunny, but today it is super cold and gray. Yeah, not very nice. So today is going to be really good to have nourishing good soup. Nourishing good soup. So what have you been cooking up? I think everyone is digging into their recipe books and cooking a little bit more than normal. Have you been cooking something that you normally would not have cooked before and don't have time for? Let me know in the comments. But really, I feel that now is a time to practice Patanjali's definition of asana, which is the sthira and the sukha, right? So the sthira is to find some stability, some structure, a foundation. So whatever that might mean in this this time, like for us, it is trying to keep a routine that feels, you know, nourishing and stable, you know, especially for our son, but also for ourselves. I think that's important. And then also the sukha is the joy, the easefulness, or the happiness. Happiness might be a bit of a stretch at this moment, but that is obviously the goal of yoga, is to try to find the joy and the happiness in the moment, and even in those moments when there are challenges and we're going through adversity. And in this moment, you know, that is definitely a challenge. But whatever the joy can be, it can be something really tiny and super small. And I think for me right now it is food. You know, finding these, you know, little foods in the shop that I before hadn't found, and, you know, going outside and spending time in the park and seeing the flowers, you know, coming through, and it's spring. Like, those little things make just a huge difference. And also, you know, seeing the creativity that this time is bringing out in everyone, and trying to find some humor, you know, in the day, I think is also very important. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to look a particular way, but we just make the most and we make the best out of it.
Is the video still on?
It's still on. Yeah, Lars gives me great joy. Gives me great joy. He's very funny. He always says something really funny, and that makes me laugh. And now he's embarrassed. I'm not going to delete that because it's true.
No.
Yeah. You bring me joy.
Delete it. Please delete that.
Okay, now the cauliflower is pretty much cooked through and is soft, and I'm going to transfer it now over into a blender. And then I transfer it back into the bowl. Oops. It's very creamy. Now this is quite thick, so of course you can add in more liquid if you want it a little bit thinner. I'll give you a little close-up. So here's the beauty. And you can add in a little bit of cilantro if you want to. I love a little cilantro, so it's nice to just put it in, and also for a little bit of color as well. Now let me just taste it and see how it tastes, if it needs anything. Yeah, pretty good. Very good. Now know that the cumin seeds are also, they have a little bit of spice to them. So if you don't want to add the chilies, don't add the chilies. It might be enough for you just to have the cumin seeds in them. But that's basically my soup. I hope that you will make it, and if you do, make sure that you let me know. And enjoy yourselves. Make sure that you nourish yourselves with good food. You know, try to find the stira as well as the suka, the best that we can in these challenging times. So we are just going to go into a new week and see what this week brings on, staying at home together. And let me know how you guys are doing. Share with me in the comments, and we are literally going through this, the whole entire world together. All right, I'm sending you my love. Namaste from me to you, from my home to your home. And I'll see you in the next video.